Hey guys, it's J Ham 78 coming at you with my latest YouTube video. I wouldn't call it a haul video, but I guess back in May we had our Dallas Comic Con. If you remember, I submitted some CGC books to go through CGC for a Stanley Signature Series. Just got them back in the mail yesterday. Here's the box they came in. So I wasn't gonna wait to film this video to open the box. I had to know what I got. So I know I resubmitted two to get on slab to put a Stanley signature on there. First one up is Civil War #1 Aspen variant. It was already a 9.8. I had Michael Turner's signature there before, unslabbed it and got Stanley's right there. This was only a limited version of 3,000 copies through the Aspen store a few years ago. So yeah, I got this one signed before. So yeah, I love this cover, by the way. Next up, let me tell you a story about this one. I resubmitted this one. I had this one 9.4. Well, the original story about this one, I originally had a 9.2 graded. I sold it on eBay and I found me a good deal for a 9.4. So I got this one unslabbed. And I got Stan to sign it. I think I'm going to crack this one open again in November and have Todd McFarlane sign it. So we'll see. But yeah, it's got this back. It's 9.4 originally, and so it's still a 9.4. But Amazing Spider-Man 300, Stanley signature. Legit copy right there, guys. Alright, here's some of the newer books that I submitted for CGC. Uncanny X-Men 135, gorgeous Dark Phoenix cover. Stanley signature right there. Yeah, it's a great copy. I've got several copies of this issue. This was probably my best copy. I bought all of them from eBay. Man, I can't remember how much I paid for it. Maybe the $10 range, maybe less than that several years ago. It's just been sitting there on my Xbox collection. I had a tough time deciding which X-Men book I wanted to submit. Last year, I got Uncanny X-Men 126 signed by Stan Lee and Uncanny X-Men. Let's think about this. I think issue 140. Got those, came back 9.0s last year. But yeah, I had a tough time deciding if I wanted to send this one or Uncanny X-Men 129 with the first appearance of Kitty Pryde, Emma Frost. A bunch of first appearances in those issues. But I went ahead and went with the Dark Phoenix cover. I've always been a fan of Dark Phoenix. My goal this year is to get a higher grade issue of Uncanny X-Men 101 with the first appearance of Phoenix. It's still my goal this year. Hopefully I can hit that mark and grab that copy for cheap. I've seen several copies on eBay for 9.0. CGC. I just haven't checked lately, see what the price range is going for those right now, but I will have that comic book by the end of the year. Up next, I remember buying this at a Wizard World convention for $5. It was probably the last Wizard World convention they had in Arlington, Texas. They moved it to Austin. But I remember buying this for $5 from the God, I can't even remember the name of the vendor. J. Rupp's Comics or something like that. They had a bunch of Michael Turner stuff. Bam. The 1 in 75 there, I believe, or maybe 1 in 100. Civil War #1. I was kind of surprised. I was hoping for at least a 9.6. I got a 9.8. There's a Stanley signature. Gorgeous sketch Michael Turner cover. I've got the regular color version also. That's signed by Turner also. But I took a gamble. So this one was not graded yet. So I took it out of the bag and board, got Stan to sign and submitted for CGC, and this was a brand new comic that I submitted. It wasn't unslabbed or anything like that. So the 9.8 Stan Lee, gorgeous cover, and we know what's going to happen with the Marvel comics. Civil War is coming, guys. So I am stoked that I got 9.8 with the Stan Lee signature on here. All right, the last one I submitted. I remember bought this on eBay maybe towards the end of December. Bought this for like $37, and when the copy came out, I was like, "Wow, this is a gorgeous copy." I'm gonna save it for May for Stan to sign it and submit it for CGC. So here it is, guys. Wolverine Limited Series, Frank Miller Series, #1, 9.8, guys. Bam, Stan Lee signature right there. I was stoked. I knew I had a gorgeous copy when I got it in the mail from eBay. So this was no doubt, this was not very hard decision to submit this one and get Stan to sign and submit it for CGC. It was probably the easiest of the batch that I had here. So yeah, 9.8, guys. I got issue 2, and that one's in pretty high grade too. So I'll probably do that one next year for Stan. Get that one signed by him. But yeah, man, I was really, really stoked about this one. 9.8. So I've got to say, submitting those stuff to get Stan to sign was obviously a successful thing I did, because I mean, you get high grade quality, high grade comics like that, and with Stan's signature, you win right there. No matter, I mean, I know he's pricey. He charges $70 a signature, and then you're looking at about 35 to $40 for the CGC process. So I just spent like $540 in the $500 range, between $5 and $550 if I remember correct, with the signature series, CGC, Stan's voucher, and shipping. But I mean, it was well worth it. The comics I got signed, it was well worth it. I've got no regrets. Like I said, Stan Lee's 92 now, I think. So you never know. Keep your fingers crossed. He's got several more years left with us. But yeah, he's getting up there in age. But you can just tell when I saw him that day. He's getting pretty old now. So yeah. Well, there's my signature series video right here. I got a haul video shaping up here the next day or two, along with the tag video. Shout out to Archangel for putting me out there on the tag list. Shout out to Vin Crew. Shout out to Timu. Shout out to Jay and Guy. Shout out to the whole community, man. Keep it real, guys, and I'll have a video posted hopefully by the end of the weekend. Thanks, guys. Take it easy.